guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. In today's pickacard reading, we will find out why did the person on your mind suddenly leave you? Why did they ghost you? Why did they stop communicating with you? Why did they vanish without a trace, without any explanation? So for the first group, we have this yellow stone over here. For the second group, we have this purple stone. And for the third group, we have this blue stone. So you can pause the video, meditate on all three, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so if you chose the yellow stone, let's see why did the person on your mind leave you suddenly. So from your oracle cards, we have enlightenment, blessings, council of light, and unbound. Okay, so for the maximum number of you, group 1, I feel like you either did not know this at the time or you might have found out later on that this person actually shifted from wherever it is that they were living and they went someplace else, probably for a work thing or a study thing. I also feel like this person comes from a family that has a legacy, that has a reputation that they need to live up to in the society. They might belong to a family that's particularly doing like very well financially, and so they have to carry that legacy forward. And they did not want anything to get in the way of that. They wanted to release this connection only because they felt like it might be the one thing that can possibly hold them back when they are doing this transition, when they're transitioning into the beginning of this life, which either they want for them or everybody else does. I also feel like for some of you, there was outside interference, and I don't mean like a romantic third party. I feel like just there were a lot of people giving your person advices about what should they do, what shouldn't they be doing. And I wouldn't be surprised if somehow you get to know that maybe somebody in their family or their close friends might have told them that, like if you stay in a relationship and then you have to go to another city or state or country, and you know how it is with long distance relationships, it'll never work out. He or she will find somebody else, and then what are you going to do? Besides, it can keep you bound, it can keep you stuck. Do you want that? Don't you want your freedom when you go to a new place? Don't you want to explore? It'll be a distraction. All sorts of things were fed into your person's mind. Your person was very excited about this new venture in their life, this new chapter of their life. It's not like they weren't happy about shifting. It's not like they weren't happy about studying that new course or taking up that new job. They were. And they also knew that that is exactly what was going to be their doorway to this new and better and financially abundant reality. So that is why they left. I mean, they could have, of course, chosen to tell you that they are shifting and whatnot, but maybe they knew that if they spoke to you, you might talk them out of the decision that they had made or something like that. Or maybe the advice that they got from others was that, don't talk to them about it, just go ahead and do it. They won't come running after you, they won't chase you, they won't be able to get to you and things like that. In fact, it might have even reached a point where whatever career-related updates these are, you got them through other people and not this person, because they obviously stopped talking to you. They were very excited about this thing, whatever it was, by the way, and I'm especially picking up on career and education. I just wish these people over here had guided your person better, because it's not like it's an impossible thing to do. What's sad to me over here is that your person had a choice. They did not really have to do what others were telling them. They could have chosen their own path. But it's almost as if your person was too afraid to take the road not taken. And so they did what they did. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Five of Cups, Eight of Cups, Two of Swords, and Three of Pentacles. So you or the person in question might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be their sun sign. All right, so very clearly there was a point of contemplation. It's not like this is something that your person decided on overnight. With the Two of Swords, there clearly was an element of indecision here, and the two choices were to A, walk away from you, or B, to stay in this relationship, take it forward. I feel like even back then, they knew that this connection had a lot of potential, and that had they stayed, maybe today, depending upon your preference about what age do you think right, but you both could have been married, had kids, a house of your own, and things like that. They knew it was a possibility, and that they knew that that can happen with you. But ultimately, of course, we see that they were always leaning more towards this option, and that is what they chose to go ahead with, walk away from you. And if they felt like they were very happy doing it, then the Five of Cups is telling you that that's not the case. It's not like they enjoyed hurting you, or that they liked leaving like this, like a coward, without giving you a proper closure or explanation. They did feel sad about it. I don't know whether they still miss you or not. Maybe it's been a really long time. You guys have both since moved on. You might be very happy in a new relationship right now. They might be too. But whenever this incident occurred, they felt very sad about it. It's almost as if they had to let go of one thing that was very close to them, because they did not want to miss out on this other opportunity over here about their career and stuff. It wasn't an easy choice, but from what I can see, they were always leaning more towards going after their material dreams. And these people over here directly aided the indecision. Maybe there was a point in time where your person was like, I can do both, I can handle both, I can handle a long distance relationship as well as my career. But then these people were like, oh no, you cannot risk your career like that, you cannot risk your education like that. And besides, from what I saw in this unbound energy over here, either your person was eager to explore that new city, new place, new people, or this was one of those fuels to their fire that was being added by these other people, their so-called advisors, that would you like to remain stuck in a relationship where you can, explore the grass on the other side? All right, let's take a look at Spirit's message for you. Balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, so I feel like the difference between you and this person, group one, is that they're more practical and you're more emotional. Your heart rules your mind and their head rules their heart. And that is what makes all the difference. Because even back then, over emotions and love, they chose money, they chose, that material lifestyle, living up to the family legacy and things like that. And you just sat there hopeless, confused and dazed and, what the hell just happened? There was never an equality between the both of you in that sense. And now this message is coming across for you to remind you, to calm you down a little bit and to help you understand that maybe this was for the best, because you both never were on the same page. You both obviously had different priorities and they didn't think like you. They weren't as brave as you. They weren't as oriented towards love and relationships back then as you. Okay, so these are all the messages that I have for you. I hope I could aid you in some capacity to seek closure. I'll see you guys next time. And before that, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button and bell icon. New videos are out every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. You can follow me on Instagram for daily pick a card readings and DM me over there if you're a follower, or you can contact me on my email ID. All my contact details are only in the description box and the comment that has been pinned by me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 2, so for those of you who chose the purple stone, first let's see through your oracle cards, why did the person on your mind leave suddenly? So we have change, security, sisterhood of the rose, and pillar of light. Group 2, this seems like a classic case of one person having issues of self-worth and then messing up and blaming the other person for it. Group 2, you guys, you are so confident about yourselves. You know who you are. You know what you want. You look good. You feel good. You radiate that, both inside and out in your energy. Like everybody is always talking to you or wanting to talk to you, wanting to become friends with you. There are people whom you don't even know, but because of your aura, because of your personality, if you pass them on across the street or something, they look at you and they smile. You can tell that they are intrigued by you, that they want to talk to you, that they want to make a conversation with you. And you just vibe so high, group 2. I won't say that it's impossible for people to reach to your level, but I won't be surprised if you tell me that you don't have a lot of friends. You have a very choice selection of friends, like just the finest. People who match your vibe basically are the ones who are allowed to come into your tribe. Now, with change and security over here, for some of you, I'm getting that at the time your person walked away, this could have been where either you were going someplace for some work or they were going someplace for some work. This person has issues, okay? They have self-worth issues. They were never emotionally secure in your relationship. And even when you both were together, they might have more than once asked you for proofs of loyalty, of, they might have checked your phone and things like that. They might have exhibited lots and lots of jealousy and possessiveness whenever you would talk to somebody, apart from them. They didn't like that. And of course, some form of possessiveness and jealousy is always there in relationships, but I feel like in your case, it was a bit too much. And there might have been moments in your connection, group 2, where you didn't like that. You didn't understand why this person always needed validation from you, why they always needed to be told that you are there for them. Why couldn't they just trust you? Well, it wasn't you, it was them. All right, they were the ones who had self-worth issues, which they were basically projecting onto you. This person was scared of change. All right, they were. And whatever was happening in your connection at that time feels like a bit of a transition phase, which they didn't take to very well. It's almost as if they convinced themselves, they talked themselves out of this connection, that group 2 is too good for me. And, they might do this, they might do that. So I won't say that they weren't happy with you. It's almost as if they always wanted more. And they were just sucking out all of that enthusiasm and energy from you. Maybe when you jumped into this connection, everything was going very well. But then gradually, when you both started discovering each other, your personality started blossoming in front of this person. They got intimidated. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you or this person might be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, or Capricorn. We have all the suits. Doesn't necessarily have to be the zodiac, by the way. So group 2, here's the thing. It's not like this person didn't love you or they did not have true emotions or feelings for you, because they did. But this is leaning more towards that toxic, codependent sort of thing, and not necessarily from your side, but from their side. I won't say that this person is somebody who was very clingy or something. It's just that they always needed to be told that you're there for them and that you're not going anywhere. And again, the Queen of Wands over here is confirming with the Nine of Swords that this person was intimidated by your personality, by the heads that you made turn, or the looks that you got, or the fact that people were always so interested in you, or the kind of personality that you have. You're always bubbling with enthusiasm. Everybody wants to talk to you. You might be popular in your community, and maybe they aren't that popular, or even if they are, they somehow feel less than you. And now you might say, but that's not true, because according to you, they were very good. There was nothing wrong about them. There was nothing amiss. But that's just how you look at them. I mean, of course, you wish that they could have looked at themselves through your eyes, but that wasn't the case. The bottom line is that this person was not very kind to themselves, and in turn, they weren't very kind to you either. They were always getting anxious about, well, for one, the lack of emotional security, which wasn't your fault. They felt it, despite whatever constant validations you might be feeding to them. And it's almost as if they were sure of the fact that whenever they propose to you for marriage or some deeper level of commitment, you will refuse. And this might be far away from your truth, group 2, but this is what they felt. And because they had all these issues revolving change and security and just always being very fidgety about the whole thing, they left. It's almost as if they couldn't handle their own anxiety about your connection. Of course, anxiety is no light matter. It is something to be taken very seriously, of course. But in this case, if you feel like you're the one that's at fault, then I can tell you that that's not true. You probably did everything that you could have from your side to make this person believe that you're not going anywhere, but it's almost as if it wasn't enough for them. They always wanted more and more proofs until they reached their own breaking point, apparently. I also think that maybe, well, I'm just getting this really nasty message, but I have to put it across. For some of you, group 2, behind your back, or maybe you're not aware of this, people used to make fun of your person for being with you. Not in the sense that, oh my god, who the fuck are you dating? Not like that, but contrary to it, actually. Like, I cannot believe group 2 is dating you of all the people. Like, group 2 could have been with anybody, but they chose you. What did they see in you? And that is super mean. And your person over here is very fragile, okay, with 9 of Swords and Ace of Cups. They don't mean bad, okay? They, at their core, they are a good person, but they're sensitive. Not to say that you're not, it's just that their sensitivity is very, very visible over here. And all these talks that were happening around them, it triggered them. It triggered their fear of you leaving them, or of them not being enough for you. Okay, let's see what message does Spirit have for you. Take time to breathe out. So this message, group 2, is basically asking you to detach yourself from this connection, because you have helped this person as much as you possibly could have. don't overdo it. Don't burn yourself out trying to help somebody. Okay? Sometimes there are some things which people have to figure out for themselves. Because I truly, truly believe, Group 2, that from your side, you did everything that you possibly could have done. And at this point, the situation is not in your control. So you have to let go of that need to control the situation and just bring all of that love and all of that energy inwards now. Okay, so these are all the messages that I have for you. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon. New videos are out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You can follow me on Instagram for daily pick a card readings. And to book a reading with me, you can contact me via Instagram if you're a follower, or through my email ID. All the details to contact me are only in the pinned comment and the description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Group 3, so for those of you who chose the blue stone, let's see why did the person on your mind leave you suddenly. So we have freedom, love, the ever unfolding rose, and protection. Okay, so Group 3, the thing is that right off the bat, I feel like you guys fell for a player and they fell for you as well, but it was a first for them and it was just too much to handle. Like how this rose is so big and it's almost as if it's engulfing that woman into itself. And with love over here, definitely, if you think that this person was just messing with you or treating you like just another option or like the people that they'd been with in the past, that is not true. With you, it was different. With you, it was not lust. Okay, it was pure love. But your person wasn't used to this. This whole love business was very, very new to them. And this is one of those people, Group 3, who feel like if they're in a relationship and there are feelings involved, they lose their power. And that's a twisted concept, but there are a lot of people who think that. And your person belongs to that school of thought too. That if I fall into this whole love thing, I will lose my power. I won't have the upper hand anymore. And this might have been the kind of person who always liked to control things. Not necessarily control you, but you might have noticed how they were always, the whole my way or the highway thing. They might have been slightly dominating too, or maybe more than slightly dominating in the connection. This is somebody who used to be a free bird, go wherever, do whatever, and then you came along, Group 3. And they're like, what the hell just happened? What is this that I'm feeling? I've never felt this way for somebody before. And it was both feeling good, but also the intensity was very scary for them because it was all so new. And it reached a point where they were like, if I invest in this thing any further, I'm going to lose my freedom. I'm going to lose my power. I will no longer have the upper hand. So before any of that can happen, I have to go. And I don't know how they managed to do it by the looks of the love card over here, because this person did have very, very strong and deep feelings for you. And I am absolutely positive that they haven't completely let go of those feelings, just based off of the intensity that I'm picking up over here from this card. But at that time, they chose their independence. Like if they thought that being in a relationship would tie them down in some way. And they obviously didn't want that. Just look at how all these women over here are standing with their arms crossed over their eyes. So it's almost as if they did not want to see the reality of the situation, that this was love and that they were falling hard and fast for you. They were like, no, They were resisting that. They were resisting your connection all throughout. And those little episodes of them exerting their dominance or trying to control things in the situation, or even you sometimes, that was all actually the resistance to love that they were projecting onto you and onto the connection. And it's not like they did not like how it felt. They did not like your connection or anything. It felt good. But I'm hearing too good to be true. And besides, as we've already discussed before, it was all very new for them. You might have been their first actual proper committed partner, and they couldn't see through it. Okay, now let's take a look at your tarot cards. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, King of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups. Yeah, they were confused about what's happening. Why am I feeling this way? They did not want the whole traditional route of people meeting, falling in love, getting married, having babies. They wanted their freedom. They did not want to get tied down in any form back then. Also, with Ten of Swords over here being in reverse, they thought that, oh, okay, so that makes sense. Their feelings for you were so intense, Group 3, that they were convinced that if they did not leave, you would get into a position where you could hurt them a lot emotionally. Okay, and they did not want that. They couldn't risk that. It's this classic case of, I'm going to leave them before they can leave me. I'm going to hurt them before they can hurt me. And this is a very immature way of thinking, obviously, but that is exactly what I see happened over here. Your person was like, I want to be a free bird. I want to go places, date whoever I want to, make money, spend that money on my player lifestyle. I don't want to get tied down in deep, meaningful relationships. I don't want any of that. Oh, but then what's this? This is new. What is happening? Can I afford to be tied down like this? It doesn't feel right. I've been thinking about this person so much. I'm daydreaming about them so much. I'm imagining stuff for them so much. I'm losing my power. I'm losing my control. And if they leave, I'll be a mess. So I'd rather leave them in a mess than become that mess myself. So yeah, I'm just going to go. And that is exactly what they chose to do. You or them might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, not necessarily the Sun. Okay, let's see what message does Spirit have for you. A win-win outcome is forecast. So this is good, Group 3, because what this essentially tells you over here is that even if this person has gone from your life, it isn't a loss. Okay, so you don't have to sit and grieve over it. I mean, of course, a little bit is allowed because you have to feel it to heal it, so that's okay. But beyond that, don't wallow in these emotions, because with this card, what this basically means is that whatever happened was so that you could get on the right path and be in better alignment with whoever or whatever is truly meant for you. So if you think this is a loss, it isn't. It's actually a win for you, because now whoever deserves you, whoever isn't flighty like this person or immature like this person, can enter your life. Okay, so these are all the messages that I have for you. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon. New videos are out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You can also follow me on Instagram for daily pick a card readings. All the details to contact me are given in the description box and the pinned comment by me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.